didn't agree to that.
So did you manage to fix your car?
No, I didn't. I didn't fix my car at all. I went down on Friday, down to the old Shea parents, and
Shea Lawrence.
Dad got a tappet out of the engine, and he put it into a vice and broke it.
He fucking didn't.
He did. He broke it. No, I don't blame him for it, but it was all his fault.
You did tell me that you do blame him for it.
No, I didn't say that. That is not what I said.
Oh, sorry.
How are you feeling today? We went out for a few pints last night, like a couple of mad fellas, huh?
Yeah. So you maybe had a few more than others.
Oh, Jesus. Roger's favourite thing in the whole world is to say, you drank more than me.
We were pulling you away.
From what?
From the bar. The barman said he's had enough. 2 is enough for him.
They've handled a bit of vomit in their time, like, they'll be grand.
I said, I'll give him another 2. And he goes, no!
Getting destroyed is a gas laugh.
You know what happened last time? Just sick.
But just shut up.
Oh, come on.
You can't be lording it over me today. You were destroyed last night as well.
Come on, Dennis.
Well, you do hog the panini maker?
There we go.
What? Can you play that again?
That's the latest addition to the
Well, you do hog the panini maker?
to my soundboard.
You do hog the panini maker.
You do hog the panini maker. This is I'm just putting together a few catchphrases just from Fair
Did you
City.
clear that with Eric?
Oh, I don't even clear stuff with Eric anymore.
What are you, a doctor?
Oh, great. Here, look, I'm just going to say it now, right? I'm not driving this podcast again today. It's your turn to drive it today now.
Again.
No, it's your turn to drive it.
When?
Because I'm like the scaffolding of this podcast, and I'm not feeling great today.
You're the scaffolding.
Oh, and also we need to do more laughing as well in the podcast.
More laughing.
Just more of that.
Just through.
Yeah, I think it kind of just tells the audience that we're having fun and stuff.
Well, when we first started recording this, I mooted the idea of maybe having a live studio audience that we controlled.
Yeah.
And you said...
And you organised the bus.
Yeah.
And you charged all those people, and then you brought them to the wrong location.
I said I was sorry for that, but I think that it's worth giving it a go again because I've learned...
Yeah,
from
but that
mistakes.
agency won't let us use them anymore.
Fine.
Because they ended up in Car Daniel.
Okay. So you're allowed to make a few mistakes and it's fine, but I just lose a bus load of pensioners and I get in trouble, do I?
Yeah, well, once is a mistake, Roger. The second time...
Okay, fine.
Have you ever been out to Car Daniel?
What are you, a doctor?
No, I haven't.
Where is the most Irish place you've been in Ireland?
Most Irish place I've been to Ireland.
Like, where have you felt most secluded? At home in my bedroom.
Come on. There's always multiple people in my bedroom.
You're not hitting it at all today, Roger. At all.
You are.
I'm throwing out good zingers here, like, and
You're not zingers. Okay. Okay. I'm looking at Eric right now. Looking at Eric's face. Eric will be the barometer of whether or not you're throwing out a zinger. Give me a zinger.
What kind of socks do you like the most?
I have a pair of cat socks.
No, you don't.
I do cat socks that are black and have the logo for the construction industrial kind of
Eric's face is telling me you have failed.
That I have those.
But you would have had the logo. If it was a zinger, you would have had the logo straight off.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, I see.
What's the most you've spent on socks?
Oh, I'd say...
What's your limit? What if you, okay, 3 pairs.
3 pairs.
3 pairs, 10 bob.
Whoa, no way.
No, lower than that.
No, yeah.
3 pairs, 8 bob.
No.
Ah, Jesus, what are you getting? No, 3 pairs, 6 bob.
Excuse me, am I Bill Gates, am I?
What are you going for here, like?
I'm going for...
Are they fingerless socks?
If I'm buying new socks, which I rarely do, I often go second hand, I will go for a pack of 5 for €4.
A pack of 5 for €4.
Yeah.
Where would you get those bad boys?
You'd get them in any charity shop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know they don't let you? They have signs in charity shops. Don't haggle with us.
Don't haggle.
Yeah, I always haggle with them though.
You do.
And then I say, "Nah, I'll leave it." Actually,
but that's when you're donating stuff, isn't it?
Yeah. I donated a good bit, bite. Got rid of all my clothes there now the last day.
And I have to say, you're looking fantastic.
Thanks so much.
Recording in the nude.
I feel fantastic. It's liberating not having to wear clothes anymore.
Think so, yeah?
Would you be able to wear no clothes for a day?
Oh, I've often worn no clothes for a day.
Come on, no. Shut up and cop on.
That's true.
Have you ever gone one day without putting on any garments?
A whole day?
Yeah.
No garment? Yeah, I've done that.
No, you haven't.
I've done that.
When you're in your when you're in your room, right?
Yeah.
Do you just wear your Slazenger thong, or would you?
No.
Do you wear pajamas actually?
No, I don't.
I think we've actually gone over this ground before.
Here's what I do: is if I'm just in my room, I'm completely nude. But if I need to nip down to the kitchen quickly to make a cup of tea, maybe get a glass of milk or something, that's when I slip on the Slazenger thong. And yeah. I nip down, very nimble, very quick. And if somebody catches an eyeful,
Sometimes I do the face cloth move.
What's the face cloth?
So I get a very, very, very long face cloth just to cover myself in the front.
Very long, is it?
Yeah, and then I walk out. And I think that's enough then. If I'm covered that much, that's enough.
That's enough?
Yeah.
You'd go out, how far?
But if they looked at me while I was walking out of the kitchen from behind, they might see it. They'd definitely see it.
Really?
Yeah.
They just see the remnants of it down below.
Like a grandfather
just
clock.
Hanging.
Yeah.
Ding dong, ding dong. It's like a grandfather clock, but they've lost the pendulum.
The human pendulum.
There's no pendulum. Have you ever walked to the shops in your pajamas?
No, I've never been outside in my pajamas.
Really? Never ever?
No.
My God. Do you do have pajamas, do you?
You're like secretly right wing. Like, do you hate people who go to the petrol station in pajamas? I'd say you do.
I'm not secretly right wing. No, I adore that.
No, you don't. You hate them.
I don't hate them.
Who?
I admire them.
Well,
I admire pajama people.
No, you don't.
I do. I think
you just say this when you get into hot water.
No, I wish I could do that, but I couldn't.
No.
What
if you're
it's thong or nothing?
What if you're Roger the MILF? What if you're your mam now and you're going out to the petrol station? Could you do it then? Would you feel more comfortable?
Dennis. How many times? We need to get away from this.
I was getting on a bus yesterday.
You were, oh wow, this is going to be a zinger anyway, guys.
I was getting on the bus and I said to your man, one to town, please. And he says, 280. Nearly €3 to get into town now, Roger. That's a joke. What is the world coming for? Are we making the seats inside the bus, is it?
Do you know what happened to me was my local bus route that I used to take when I was a wee lad coming in from the city.
When that farmer used to pick you up?
Yeah.
Bring you the long way to school.
I'd get in the back of his truck and I'd be in there with the pigs and the sheep. Just be in there and we'd all be locked away.
All right, just please leave the story alone.
But the bus route that I used to take from Ballincollig into Cork City was when I was growing up was 270.
You're actually telling a genuine bus story as well.
No, but
you're doubling up.
It was 270, but then recently they recalibrated all the bus funds, so now it's 230. So they've ruined.
It went down.
They've ruined the nostalgia. So you can't go. In my day, I had to pay 50 cent more.
What a pack of shit!
Yeah,
I'm paying for your bus?
Well, how did you work that one out?
Because mine went up and yours went down.
Yeah. Well,
easy.
I think when you put it that way, I think I deserve it.
What a crock of shit.
Do you have any interesting?
Oh, I fuck all, man. I fuck all this week.
Nothing interesting happened to you this week.
Weekend was an absolute unmitigated disaster.
Did you do any gigs this week?
Did I do any gigs? Oh, I did a gig on Tuesday. Did a gig on Tuesday. Don't worry about it. It was just a comedy competition. Don't worry about it. Smashed it and got into the final.
Boom!
Where I am meeting you
clashing
in the final.
Head to head.
Oh, God. We're going to drive at each other with a headbutt to start off to level the playing field.
Will it be a bit like watching a live Fair Enough City podcast?
It won't be at all like that.
No?
Because there'll be no Fair City content. Oh, there's no Fair City content in this either.
Yeah.
And we won't be directly talking to each other.
We might do a joke or two about Fair City. Do you know what we should do? For the comedy competition, we shouldn't participate in the competition. We should just start like bringing the equipment from the studio and start recording on the stage.
We did have a one-off show in the Friary before where we were doing a kind of a, what the fuck was it?
Oh,
Like
we
a
were doing a fake talk show, weren't we?
fake talk show, also a part game show, I think.
Yeah.
Where I was the co-host, was sitting on a table, sitting at a table. And you were Roger this, Roger that. That was your catchphrase.
And Thomas,
Jesus, Thomas, yeah.
my housemate Thomas.
Your housemate Thomas, yeah. We've heard about him before a few times, yeah.
He was like kind of a...
It's great for him too, isn't it? Like, it's great for him. Like, we go to the bother of doing all of this stuff.
He gets the
right?
exposure.
to secretly further our comedy careers, right? And it not working. And he gets all the time then. He has to do nothing.
Yeah. Well, that's true. He gets the exposure.
That's a joke.
You think so?
Yeah.
What are you, a doctor?
You know, I can tell, and I'm sure the audience can tell now at this stage as well, when you're off doing something else. You're like, do you think so? Okay. And that means that you're on your computer.
Do hog the panini maker?
No.
You couldn't tell that time, could you?
Oh God, I nearly did his accent.
Oh,
Do you think
no.
it's okay to do an accent if it's accurate? If you're very good at it?
How good?
Like you're spot on good at it.
You're spot on good at it. How would you feel if somebody did a Mallow accent?
Mallow accent. I'd like to hear someone do a Mallow accent.
Like a spot on Mallow accent.
Can you say "Go away, you dirty fool" in a Mallow accent?
Give me like a point of reference.
Go away, you dirty fool. No, you do Mallow accent.
I can't do that.
What's a foreign accent?
Foreign accent. It's this. It's like the Irish equivalent of kind of transatlantic accent.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
it's not your accent at all, really, is it?
Whoa!
Oh!
Whoa!
Shots fired, ladies and gentlemen.
Where's the most Irish place you've been to? So come on.
The most Irish place I've ever been in my
Is it up your own
life.
fucking arse,
Oh my God, Eric!
Yeah.
Don't take this. You should stop taking
How
this,
do you
Eric.
like it on there, boys?
The most Irish place I'd ever been is let me see now. I'm just going to do a quick Google. Just going to look at my computer here for a second, but pretend that I'm not. I would say that the most Irish place I've ever been is in your mam's bed. All right, so we're getting ready to rock and roll, Raj. You ready?
I feel like today's episode is going to be very Fair City heavy because we're pretty deflated.
Very deflated. But you know what? This is the way we get them into the
true.
episode, into the swing of things, by saying that we're tired, hungover, and deflated. I do want to pick a bone with you. Post haste is that you said to me beforehand that you said that we. Oh, look who's someone just a burglar just ran into the studio and ran away again.
Yeah. Somebody just walked into the studio there, and the look on their face was like, "Oh no,
I've made a huge mistake.
I'm not meant to do this."
And he is not. Eric's after running out after him. No.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, you said to me, right? You said we're going to head down to the studio, right? You do this a lot as well, and it's very annoying. You said we're going to head down to the studio. We're going to get coffee.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that'll be nice. We'll get coffee, and then afterwards we'll go back into town, and we'll get a really nice bite to eat.
Where?
In Tony B's.
Tony B's. Tony
Right?
Bistro.
No coffee materialized, right? Which I'll be
your
fine.
fault. Come on.
And then you're saying that you have to, you really have to get this podcast done quickly today. So there is no Tony B's, is there, Roger?
Not today.
Why the fuck did you say it to me so?
Because I thought it backfired, but I thought maybe if I give him a carrot on the stick, he'll be enthused for the podcast.
Oh, that's what they call them now, is it? Lies.
Yeah.
Carrots on
Yeah.
sticks.
Carrots on sticks.
That's brilliant.
Get told you might be getting a raise, and then just nothing happens.
I think as well that we need to tone down the what is it called? The crassness.
Listen, hang on.
The crassness.
Okay, I'm glad you said that because I thought, what could we possibly tone down more today?
We need to tone down the crassness and also the metaphors for things. We're doing a lot of innuendo stuff, and I think we're. I think it's we should just put it behind us now. We're above that now.
Ooh, I wouldn't mind being behind you. I wouldn't mind.
Would
being
you ever
above
think
you.
about building a time machine and going back and living in a British sitcom in the 70s?
I would adore that.
Yeah, I'd say you would.
I bloody love it. 70s was a wild time, wasn't it?
Wild time. I flared pants and open racism as well.
That's true.
You'd love it.
That's true.
All right, let's get going with episode 1. Roger's going to lead us out today.
We're going to kick it off, guys. Are you all ready?
He's in the Cork Racecourse, which is actually located in Mallow. And there was consternation when that was named the Cork Racecourse, because it wasn't named the Mallow Racecourse, but I actually agreed that it should be called the Cork Racecourse. But that's Mallow people for you. It's also the site of where a prince crash landed his jet, and they had to build a runway for him to fly off. So I'm not getting into that because I covered it already. So you're down in the racetrack. People are going, hey, do you want to bet? Do you want to bet? Do you want to bet? And you're like, yes, I'm a degenerate gambler. You're like, you hear, give me that. What's that? And it's like, oh, this isn't a bet. This is the description of episode 1.
Whoa. And episode 1 was broadcast on Sunday, the 20th of January. And the description is Callum's jealousy makes... No, do you want to do it? I'll do it in the style of a race announcer. Callum's jealousy comes in first, makes things worse with Tessa comes in second. Ellie stirs up trouble with Renee coming in third. And Mairead and Jake considers his future coming in fourth. And Dervla finds living with Jane hard to handle coming in sixth.
It was very good, Roger.
Thank you.
Why did you have to look over at me to say, like, did I do a good job?
Yeah, good job, Daddy.
Oh, don't ever call me that. You're rotten.
Did I? Scene 1. So Will chases after Chris, saying, "Oh, I wish I could do the full rundown in the
What?
in the racer announcement voice.
Yeah,
But I'd run out of steam pretty quickly." Which is coming in at 7. Scene 1. Will
That was terrible.
Will chases
Awful.
after Chris, saying he missed him this morning. Melanie drops
Some
off.
mothers do have them.
Melanie drops off Alex.
It's
over
just
to
words, man. I
Brewster's.
can't make sense of any of it. What the fuck are you saying?
Oh, Jake comes with the downer info that Mateus.
The downer info.
Yeah.
What the hell phrase is that, Roger?
It's info.
Where's your skateboard?
Hey, yo, guys.
Hey, kids.
I'm going to the skate park.
You should not be left near a skate park.
You used to go to the skate park when you were younger, didn't you?
Yeah.
You were a fucking loser.
I went to... Man, you're not a loser being a skater.
Oh, come on. Skater boy,
I
I'll
used
see
to
you
listen
later,
to
boy.
Avril Lavigne.
Ah, no.
Lavigne.
Lavigne. I bet you had some crush on her.
I bet you did.
I bet you did.
I bet you did.
I bet you
I
did.
bet- oh, hey. I went to the skate park once and
Great story.
went to the skate park, went up on a ramp. I said, you can do this. You can do this. I said, I can do this. So I I can't remember any of the names of these things, but put it up on the back of the
didn't
board.
ollie.
You know what I love? You know what I love is when your phone makes that stupid ticking noise every single fucking podcast.
Do you love it?
Yeah, but
That's why I keep doing it.
went to the skate park and I was up on the ramp. I said, go for it, man. And I dropped in and I fell on my back. And one of the wheels of my skateboard fell off and rolled like 60 feet away. And turns out I wasn't very good at skating.
Tough going.
But I was good at playing Tony Hawk's. You ever play that?
Oh, man, I love Tony Hawk.
Oh, I thought it was for losers.
No,
Thought it was for losers.
No. The video game Tony Hawk was for winners, for really, really cool people. But
Yeah.
acting out in real life, losers. To a man.
Are you saying all skaters are losers?
All skaters except for Tony Hawk and his son, who a lot of people actually think is just a clone of him.
What?
Yeah, that's true.
That's not true.
That's true.
They think it's a clone.
Yeah, I've read at least one person say that on a comment in
Do
a YouTube
you
video.
do that a lot though, where you say a lot of people, don't like these people or don't like those people, but it's actually just you saying it, and then you put a lot of people in front of it.
A lot of people would disagree with that.
See, there you go. You were doing a description of some sort.
I was. Oh, so it was the downer info. Jake comes
Oh,
with the
downer info. Yeah, new phrase.
Yeah, Jake arrives.
Hey man,
and he
sorry about this, but got some downer info.
he introduces a character that we're unaware of called Mateus.
Mm.
And Mateus is a child. I couldn't really get a good read on it because they called him a kid from back home. Jake is Cristiano's brother, and they're both from Chile? They're from Chile, and they are,
Santander,
okay, brilliant.
San Diego.
What, you can't just say words.
I can say look, banana, jacket,
Okay, that's fine.
hat.
That's fine.
Planned.
Okay, that's fine. Can we please
Equinox.
a victim from the Mallow racecourse, please?
A what?
Okay, he's been removed. The Cork race.
What are you talking about? We need to play that back for you later. What was that sentence?
I think I'm dying.
I think you are too.
This has happened before, where what's actually happened is I was fine coming here, and Dennis is in.
Eric's going to bait you for the mic. If you,
Really?
yeah, he's given us looks.
For moving the microphone.
No, not moving the mic, just talk into.
Oh,
mic.
for talking into the microphone.
Yeah.
Fine.
See?
Fine. Okay.
Don't worry, Eric. I got your back, mate.
Are you ready? Are you ready to?
Eric was on a few more dates this week as well.
No way.
Yep.
Go on. Give me a rundown.
Margaret, the cleaner, it's going strong.
Oh,
Yeah.
actually, that's a bit of a sore point. She was let go. She really was.
When?
She was let go. She was let go during the week. Turned out that she was stealing some of the toilet paper.
That's none of that's true because I just saw her this morning, and I'm fairly sure that you're going to get sued.
You think so?
Pretty much, yeah.
Eric told me that that's what happened with her.
A lot of people say that that's not true.
That's why he couldn't see her anymore.
I don't know, man. I just don't. I don't feel like you're driving this episode as much as you promised at the start.
I didn't promise at all.
You
Okay,
did?
fine. I'll kick it off, right? Okay.
Oh, no, we're starting. He's sitting up, lads.
Okay,
He's
I'm sitting up in the studio. Okay, guys. Right.
Do you know what? You haven't taken your jumper off in ages. You used to get really into it, take the jumper off.
Well, that's because I feel like there used to be more heat in here.
There probably was.
Yeah, there was more heat in here.
There's always more heat at the start of a relationship.
Okay. I see. Okay. What's happened here is Dennis is just a little mad because during the week he wanted to meet up, but I was meeting up with Dr. Squeeze.
Oh, who is Dr. Squeeze or whatever her name is?
You know who Dr. Squeeze is. Dr. Squeeze is a woman who happens to be a doctor who I happen to be going out with.
Yeah,
So-
well, we're friends probably 2 years at this stage.
Yeah.
And, like, how long have you known her?
Oh,
It
like
can't be that long. I must be catching up at this stage.
5.
5 years.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Do you think you'll ever know me 5 years?
And how many, you'll be dead. And how many years do you think, it'll take for me to kind of get
Get to that level.
yeah, where you say, sorry, Dr. Squeeze, I'm meeting up with Dennis in town.
I'm meeting up with Dennis because he's had a rare medical condition where he can't speak anymore. He's
A rare...
rare medical condition, yeah. I'm meeting up with Dennis. I would say give it another
You're the one who can't speak.
7 months.
7 months and I'll be there.
Yeah.
And so in 7 months' time, I basically, any time that Anna wants to meet up with you, and I say, no.
Hey!
I say, no, get away. And then I say, I'm meeting up with him.
She'll just have to deal with that, yeah.
Oh, cool. All right.
Are you looking forward to that?
Mm-hmm.
To demolishing my life?
Yep.
Okay, so what happens here is Jake introduces a character called Mateus. And then immediately, within 2 seconds of setting up who he is, which is a child apparently from back home in Chile, he announces that he has OD'd on drugs. And they don't specify the drugs. And everyone just says, wow.
How do you pronounce the country? Costarica.
Wait, say it again?
Costarica.
Costa Rica.
Yeah, I would pronounce it Costa Rica, but I think it might actually be Costa Rica.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I bloody got you.
You got the second word wrong, though.
Well, that was intentional. That was just for a bit of fun.
A lot of people say that wasn't intentional, though.
A lot of people are telling me that they...
Why aren't we going to Tony fucking Bistros?
What?
You said it last night we were going, and then you sent me that dirty, rotten lie of a text message.
Oh, do you know what I had today?
What?
Milky Bar. I had a bloody Milky Bar
Oh,
today.
man, if I had a Milky Bar, I'd jump off a bridge. Would it hang over?
What?
Oh, that's...
You don't like Milky Bars?
No.
Why don't you like Milky Bars?
I think that they...
I'm taking a Milky Bar now.
Oh, God. I actually like Milky Bars.
Oh, really?
Yeah, give me a square.
Would you like you'd like a square, would you?
Yeah, give me a fucking square. Where did you get you got these in deals anyway?
No. This is in date for another week.
Where'd you get it?
I got it just down the road from the studio.
Oh, no, shopper.
Do you know a lot of people hate people eating on podcasts?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hate this. This is awful. I don't know. I have to be in a right mood to like white chocolate.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
We're just going to do a bit of a review. Very like sugar.
Definitely a lot of sugar.
And would you say it's a bit milky?
There's kind of a hint of bar in it as well.
Yeah.
Kind of milky barish.
So there, we were just trying to branch out there because a lot of people there.
Did you think the Milky Bar was cool? Sorry, did you think the Milky Bar kid was cool or an idiot?
He was an idiot.
Yeah?
He was
Did anyone find him cool? Because
No.
in the ads he was portrayed as cool.
Yeah, but I think there was an alternate universe where they didn't have people like us, let's say.
Cool dudes like
real cool dudes like
tough guns.
oh, mega coolsters. Like we are. You wouldn't believe it. Last night we were walking into places and the bouncers were like, "No lads, you can't come in. It will be a nightmare in there if you come in."
Yeah.
They said like, no, the dance floor will go fucking mental.
But in fairness, it was a funeral, so it was a private event, so we probably shouldn't have gone in there.
Yeah, I guess so, but
we snuck in the back, so what are they going to do?
And I think
Should we buried at that stage?
a lot of people said they didn't mind it.
No.
So-
A lot of people.
Yeah, so we're on to scene 2 anyway. Lee is completely hungover because he's been out drinking last night. Callum tells him that he won't take his eco shit anymore. Won't use his eco shit in Vino's. And Callum and Tessa, they seem to still be broken up, but for how long?
Oh, I'd say something will happen there.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to cast any aspersions now, but I think that Fair City has a bit of a penchant for wrapping around its storylines to get to the beginning by the time the storyline gets to the end.
Oh, that makes complete and utter perfect sense.
Good sentence, eh?
All right, so that's the end of episode 1. Got almost to the end of scene 2.
That can't be the end of episode.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Well, but there was really good stuff for later on in the...
Well, why don't you read some of that?
Can I play my audio clip?
Yeah, you can play your audio clip anytime you want.
Okay.
Give us a little bit of background info.
This is my favorite. This is my favorite thing that happened the whole week, which was Mairead is having a tete-a-tete with...
Your top 5 favorite phrases.
Oh,
Tete-a-tete.
Oh, yeah, I love that phrase. She was having a tete-a-tete with Renee in McCoy's. And then immediately behind that, Jane was talking to... Do you remember who Jane was talking to?
Tommy.
Nope, close, though. Dervla, young female Tommy, as I call her. She was talking away to Dervla and telling her the backstory of who Mairead was. And now I'm just going to play that clip because I think it's a great little...
So then she turns up at the hospital and finds out that he has a boyfriend.
Wow.
I know. Neither of them had a clue. They all seem fairly pally now, mind.
There, she just sums it up, who Mairead is. Mairead, and how ridiculous.
You know, it happens all the time. And it's nearly becoming a bad joke again. You just said something like it wasn't going to be what it was going to be. Like, do you know, there's going to be a funny twist in this. No, that's what the characters did. Did you hear how loud the shoes are in Fair City?
Oh, they're very loud.
Very loud shoes. What are the coolest pair of shoes you ever had?
I would say I have some Adidas All-Stars.
Your current ones. They're the coolest shoes you ever worn.
These aren't All-Stars. These aren't All-Stars, Dennis. But I have Adidas All-Stars that I've yet to debut.
What?
Yeah.
You've been keeping them?
Yeah.
What else are you hiding from me?
Oh, a lot of stuff.
You're on the internet again anyway, because your voice is starting to go weird.
You think so?
What are you looking up?
I'm just looking up a few avenues that I could take my life in.
I've got a great old game for us to play now.
What's the game?
The game is called I Did Nothing, and we're going to play a game. would you like that?
No.
All right, the game is called... No, I think this is actually a good game. But first of all, I have some Fair City news that I want to read you first. So, they moved to the new studio.
Yep.
Right? Well, they got all their stuff done. There's 2 never-before-seen locations. All right?
Okay.
Ballantyne Road and Hessian Lane. So just 2 alleyways, basically.
They're the new locations, are they?
Yeah, just 2 street places. But they've...
And one of those is the nickname that I have for your rear end. And you can message on the Instagram page and decide which one.
That's brilliant. There's a new area of Carrickstone Park, a tea room,
Wow.
a bike shelter, and wait for it, artistically painted electricity boxes. And they've also got a welcoming sign. So welcome to Carrickstone that they haven't had yet.
Really?
Yeah. And that cracking news comes courtesy of the entertainment section on independent.ie.
Did you hear the other bit of the kerfuffle that happened this week?
No, I didn't. In Fair City.
It's Fair City related. An actor had to apologise. I think they were from Vikings. They were from the TV show Vikings because they said that Fair City, the quality of acting and the quality of writing on Fair City was appalling.
What a prick.
Yeah, what an absolute fucking doofus.
As I've said many a time before, right? If people don't like Fair City, right, and they don't think it's good or whatever, right, fair enough, right, fair enough. But I still have the conspiracy theory that the writers and actors have zero control over what they're doing or saying or writing. And there is a tyrannical leader in there
Well, this
with
guy,
3 henchmen.
This guy
Or
is...
hench people.
Hench people. You're very inclusive, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
This guy, his name is Elijah Rowan. He said, I apologise for any hurt that my foolish words have caused. So let's see what his foolish words were.
But he obviously meant them.
Oh, he did, yeah. So this comes courtesy of The Independent. It was written by Aoife Kelly. And
Go on, Aoife.
it says here that the 25-year-old actor raised eyebrows over the weekend when he described the long-running and hugely popular Irish soap opera as a joke and embarrassing. A recent addition to the cast of Emmy-winning show Vikings, Dublin actor Elijah suggested that actors who wanted to make it in the industry should avoid Fair City. Personally, I think Fair City is embarrassing, he said. I understand actors might do it for financial gain.
What a dope.
But if you really want to be accepted in the acting world, you wouldn't do it. Fuck off, Elijah.
Whoa, Roger. That was, you might have to apologise to him now.
No, I'm not going to do that. Can I tell you that actually...
Can you kill me?
Can I tell you that personally I think that Elijah Rowan is embarrassing. I understand some actors might be Elijah Rowan for financial gain, but if you really want to be accepted in the acting world, you shouldn't be Elijah Rowan.
Okay.
So, that's my opinion.
All right, so I've got some great... I was actually going to do something else, but I've actually found something even funnier on this.
Okay.
We might do the second part for the other episode that I haven't done. So this is called Guess Where They Went. All right? But you can't look at it. So if you look at it...
Okay. Well, I'll take off my glasses so I simply cannot see.
That is great. So past characters. There was a guy called Adam Birmingham. Mm-hmm. Right? He was in it for a year. Where did he go?
Am I saying, like, where did he go? Geographical location?
Geographical
or TV show?
location, yeah. It might be hard.
Might be hard.
Since there are no clues in this game.
Burma.
No.
How many guesses?
2 guesses.
England.
Yeah. But you
Yes.
need to guess where now.
Manchester.
You looked at that.
I didn't. I can't see without my glasses.
You had to have looked
no,
at that.
No, 100% I can't
How
see.
how the fuck did you guess Manchester with Adam Birmingham?
Because I said that I only know like 3 places in England.
That is absolutely... This game was meant to look ridiculous and you just got the answer. That is the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
There we go.
Okay, so anyway, right, that was not meant to work like that, but it just did. Deceased characters.
Oh.
All right, you have to guess how they died.
I like this a lot. I'm liking this, John.
I'm liking this a lot. Okay, so deceased characters. Helen Doyle. She was in it for... Jesus, she was in it for... I can't add. 10 years.
How funny would it be if these were the deaths of the actors and you've misunderstood it?
Yeah, well, it could be. So Helen Doyle, 10 years. How did it end up for her?
Heart attack?
No.
Pneumonia?
No.
Ran over?
Yeah.
What?
Car accident.
Yes!
So maybe not ran over, but died in hospital after a car accident.
Oh, I love it.
Gina Cassidy.
Gina Cassidy.
This is a great one.
Fell off a roof?
No, but that's a classic Fair City death, though. No.
Into a river?
Nope.
Mm,
Into a river.
stabbed.
I think so.
What?
2007, she was just in it for a year. She was killed by Barry O'Hanlon on her wedding day outside the church on Ray's motorbike. That's a very confusing sentence. Was
Yeah.
killed by Barry O'Hanlon on her wedding day outside the church on Ray's motorbike.
Wait, so was she on the motorbike? She must have been shot down, was she?
I no idea. That's all I've got. I'm.
Go on, I like this game.
This is great,
game.
isn't it?
Go on, next one.
Mags Kelly in it for 20 years.
Oh.
1989 2009.
That's definitely heart attack or something.
Nope.
No.
This is a good one.
And she did die.
Yeah, and she died in Canada.
Oh, she fell off the Niagara Falls.
No.
That is in Canada, though, isn't it?
Jesus, there's an awful one here.
I'm looking forward to that one.
This is scandalous. Like the next one is scandalous.
Did she die on a
I might
mountain?
actually look that up. She died in Canada after a natural disaster. Now,
Oh.
there's another guy in here, Tony Kelly, and I really need to look this up because I'm struggling to see that this was actually a storyline in Fair City, but it unfortunately looks like it was.
I can't wait to hear what this is. What could this possibly be? It's more absurd than somebody being
He has this character has a Facebook page.
just the character himself.
Yeah, he kind of looks like some sort of version of. This is so weird. This was set up in 2017. Someone's just got it. It's Tony Kelly, Fair City character. If anyone wants to, right. Tony Kelly, right? He was a fictional character in Fair City. He first appeared in the show in 1989. And this is from a Facebook post that someone's written on the page. This is where it gets a little bit weird. He grew up and lived in Carrickstone.
Yeah.
Oh, it was actually Carrickstone was originally called Ragnall Place when the show began.
Really?
Yep. So the character of Tony appeared
Sorry,
intermittently.
Ragnall Place.
Ragnall Place, yeah.
That it is so off the mark for the name of like an Irish place. That sounds like an episode of Vikings.
It's one of my favorite songs, Ragnall Road.
Ragnall Road.
So he left in 1992 and in 1995 he returned and stayed until 1997 where he was what?
Was he eaten alive?
He was abducted by illegal immigrants, tortured and brutally beaten to death.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
How long ago was that?
This is actually nice. At the end of the post, it says, "This hit young TJ very hard, and Charlie and Mags were often conflicted in their approach, but loved TJ all the same." And it's got 1 like and 1 share.
Oh.
All right, so one more. We'll go for one more death.
After that, will I just give the recap of this episode?
This is a great one, just in terms of the phrasing of this. Not obviously in any. No, actually, I'm not reading it. I've just realised I should not read it.
Okay, well, in that case, I better tell you what this episode was about. Oisin is filled with regret, and Jane offers Dervla some hard truths. Meanwhile, Ellie's white lies get Mairead into lots of trouble with Renee, and that was Tuesday, the 22nd of January.
That sounds great, man.
Yeah?
Sounds brilliant.
Would have been a good episode if you'd fucking watched it.
But I just want to go back to... What the hell does that mean? I just want to go back to celebrity cameos.
Go on.
All right. So, who do you think is one of them? Do you want me to just read them?
Yeah, go on. I won't guess anything.
All right. So, 1990,
Bono.
Gay Byrne.
Wow.
2002, Marty Whelan.
Okay.
2008, Shane McGowan played at a concert in Fair City.
Whoa, that's the biggest, easily.
Larry Gogan opened
Okay.
the community centre.
Wow.
Joe Duffy, they actually were talking to him on his radio show.
Joe Duffy.
Maeve Binchy.
Ooh.
And, drumroll please, Gordon Snell.
What?
I'll say it again. Gordon Snell.
Whoa!
Now,
Who's
having
Gordon Snell?
I have no idea. Gordon Snell is a children's writer and scriptwriter. His books include Amy's Wonderful Nest, lol, Tina and the Tooth Fairy, and The Supermarket Ghost.
Gordon Snell sounds like not just name, but backstory and everything you just read me from his Wikipedia page sounds like what you would tell the guards if you were stopped and you wanted to make up a fake.
The name's
alias.
Snell, Gordon Snell.
Gordon Snell.
I'm a
You
children's
can,
writer.
You can look me up on Wikipedia if you'd like.
He's actually married to Maeve Binchy, hence why they were both in the show.
Ah.
They appeared at Bob's fundraiser.
Fuck that. He was only fucking mooching off her.
Jesus, there's some odd things here. Who the hell is that?
Here, I'll tell you, the probably the most successful actor to go from Fair City was he's an English actor, and he was on Fair City for about a year, and then he jumped from being on Fair City to, can you guess where he went to?
Emmerdale.
No,
Coronation Street.
No.
EastEnders.
no,
Brookside.
no. Stop guessing
Hollyoaks.
soaps. He went from being on Fair City 1 year at Fair
Where
City.
did he go?
Next year, turned up on Rules of Engagement,
Oh,
the sitcom, the American sitcom,
wow.
where he played David Spade's like kind of
Wait.
Underling.
Whoa. Let's rewind a bit.
Okay.
I thought that little shit that you were reading about said that if you're in Fair City, you couldn't get a career anywhere.
Well,
Did that guy not just
seems-
appear on like one of the biggest sitcoms there the last 10 years?
Yeah.
What?
At the time that he would have been on this show, I believe Rules of Engagement was 100% the most watched sitcom in America.
Oh, looks like you've just been served. All right, that's the end of episode 2. I thought that was one of my favorite episodes that we've done in a long time.
Yeah.
You're really going to enjoy episode 4 when I'm doing it as well. You're really, really going to like it. How are you feeling in the podcast now?
I'm not feeling brilliant. I'll be
Man,
totally honest.
I got over the hump of the hangover.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not hungover at all, but I just feel awful being in your presence.
That's great. And what was your title for that episode?
My title for that episode was
Here comes a snarky comment now for me. Come on.
Watch Your Fucking Episode.
Oh,
with Dennis.
Jesus Christ. How does she go out with you?
I messaged Dennis today and I said, do you have anything to watch? Are you all caught up?
Hey, do you want to go for coffee? We'll get coffee. Yeah, let's go for coffee. Oh, didn't get any coffee. Oh, do you want to go to Tony B's? Oh, yeah, let's go to Tony B's. I'd love that. Sorry, I have to go home.
Okay. Fine. If we go to Tony B's.
Tony B's.
If we go to Tony B's, will you try and buck up a bit?
No.
What?
Okay, so where are you? You're at the racetrack. You're after getting caught short. Sorry.
I'm after getting patched short.
You're after getting caught short. Oh my God! There's a man. Look, there's a PVC man. Roger, look out the window. Oh, there's a
What?
There's a guy, right, that cycles around near the studio, and he wears. Can you see him?
Yeah.
He wears a full like high vis jacket and like motorbike pants, and he has a motorbike helmet on. It's a white helmet, and then but he's driving a bicycle.
Jesus.
And he has
Christ.
2 PVC pipes that come out of the handlebars, and on top of those there are blue sirens, or blue lights like that go around. And then on the back he has 2 white bins for storage.
He's currently trying to merge back onto the road he came from, and he's just done it.
He's only gone and done
He's
it.
bloody wobbly.
Yeah, I'm sure he's like a half a fucking outside of a house on his bike. Like
He looks like he could be. He looks like he could be a G.I. Joe.
I've never ever,
have
I've
any-
never seen his face. I think it might be like different people.
Sorry, do you know what the fuck he's doing?
No, I've no idea.
Fucking hell.
But what I've seen him do before as well is that I've seen him there's a instead of like cycling on the road, he takes like the long way around in estates.
What?
So like when I'm walking up to the studio, I can see him sometimes, and instead of him like just taking the direct route in front of him, he'll turn into the estate right and then like go around the estate and come out.
Is he an estate peeper?
No, I don't think so.
No,
I think
no.
he's just a badass, and he's just like, look at my PVC pipe or bike that I built for myself.
Wow. I think we're both having issues today, aren't we?
Yep.
If we really are
Yep.
honest with ourselves. So, in this episode, Dervla and Tommy struggle to connect, and Ellie stirs up tensions between Renee and Mairead. Elsewhere, Will stands up to Jake. So, scene 1, anyway, Oisin is giving Ruth her lunch, and he gives her some sweets as well that she's not actually allowed to have in school.
I'm telling you, man, if there's one thing parents hate in Fair City, it's when their kids get sweets.
Yeah, it's when their fat little children get sweets. And
Did you eat a lot of sweets when you were?
I fucking adored sweets when I was a child.
Did you eat a lot of jellies? Did you?
I did nothing but eat sweets.
Yeah, I had a rake of sweets. So.
Favorite sweet? Go on.
Oh, we always do this.
Go on, do it.
Oh, I'd say my favorite sweet would probably be a fruit pastille.
What?
Yeah.
You're joking.
Or no, actually, I'd say my favorite sweet would be a green starburst.
Okay. Now you're coming around.
You're liking it?
I'm liking it. I can get kind of on board with that. Can I tell you, superior to that, and I think you will agree with this, whole packet of Chewits.
Oh, I've just been done in.
Yeah.
I've just been done in.
I fucking knew it.
No, Chewits are the fucking bomb.
Oh, did you ever, when you were a kid, did you ever chew all the Chewits at once and then take them out before you had, like, chew them as if they're chewing gum, but they're not, and then mash them together in your hand after you've spat them out?
You're a fucking monster.
Did you ever do that?
You're a monster.
I used to do that, and I'd stick it in door hinges when I was a kid.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Oh, God. Like, why do people have children? I just don't understand it.
You don't know.
You know.
Yeah.
Why?
For delightful stories like that.
Wouldn't it be gas if one time everyone just said, oh, you know, actually, I'm not having kids. And they're like, yeah, I'm not having kids either. And then
All of society
just
ended.
stopped.
Oh my God.
What a world.
What would you do, Dennis, if you were at home now, you're walking around, you go to open a door and it sticks and you see that there's some Chewit?
You can't even imagine the fury.
Would you even understand what was happening if I hadn't told you this first?
I'd probably black out. I'd say I probably would black out.
Oh my God. So, Oisin as well, who basically is the Fair City's local Jordan Peterson fan.
Great call. Great call.
He definitely is. He berates Callum.
What is the crack with Jordan Peterson? He just says to young lads, clean up your room.
Clean your room.
Clean up your room and seek Heil. And that's kind of it, is it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
All right.
And then people go, God, he's so great at debating. Even though he's not debating, the technical term of debating is that you both will have a point and a counterpoint and you'll try and argue against each other. What he's actually doing is he's being asked questions and he just disagrees with all the questions. And then people go, wow, he dismantled their argument.
I think it's called moving the goalposts.
Yeah. Well, I didn't say that.
Okay.
It's like what we do every week here.
Pretty much. A lot of people say.
Scene 2, Chris is headed into a trade fair. Can you believe it? A coffee trade fair. And Will offers to help Jake out in his stead. And Jake rudely rebuffs him and says, listen, I know you're just trying to get on my good side, but fuck it, man. I don't trust you because, well, let me see. Oh, yeah, you were playing it away behind your wife's back for
Flippin' hell.
18 years.
Flippin' heck.
Yeah.
It's a bit harsh.
Would you? Well, it's true. That's true.
It was only 18 years.
Oh, come on. Scene 3 then. Dervler is still looking for a guy called Greg Timon. I love this story.
You know what's weird, man? You know why I was feeling good when my hangover kind of went away was because I was speaking more, obviously, in the last episode. And now that you've started speaking more, my hangover's back.
Lovely thing to say. So are you saying that my speaking...
I actually don't even think that this is a result of the drinking last night. I think this might just be like...
So you're saying that my voice dehydrates you and gives you a headache?
Yeah, I think so.
Brilliant. Lovely. Will I get Dr. Squeeze?
That's why Dr. Squeeze always has headaches, isn't it?
Will I get Dr. Squeeze to look into it?
Yeah, I do,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who told you about the headaches?
We're going to Tony B's, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely, man.
She's not going, though, is she?
No, definitely not. No, it's only you and me. You and me together, brother. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just gonna ride the Cadillac off the side of the cliff so that the police don't get us.
I actually watched that the other week. Have you ever watched Bonnie and Clyde?
It's Selma and Louise.
Have you ever watched Selma and Louise? Selma.
I don't know if you've watched either of those movies.
I have.
Which one?
Selma and Louise.
Okay.
Have you watched it?
I watched it when
a lot of people have said you haven't.
No, I watched a bit of it when I was younger, but I just know the gist of it.
Brilliant. Excellent at the start.
Yeah?
Brilliant characters. It's like, wow, this is it.
Love
is it.
this, yeah.
Reminds me a bit of my favourite and the all-time #1 movie in America,
Home Alone.
Roadhouse. But great movie. And then it sort of veers into some sort of awful rom-com, like 3/4 or maybe even halfway
Yeah.
mark, yeah. Turns very weird. Like they get a cop at one point and they put him into a boot, and there's a bullet hole in the boot for some reason, I can't remember. And it might be their car actually or something, I can't remember. But they put him into the boot, and then basically it's out in the middle of the desert, and you see, like, this is me describing it, but might accidentally fall into being racist for doing it. But what they did was fairly racist, is what I'm trying to say. But basically, it was just a guy smoking weed.
Can I just say that I don't support whatever Dennis is about to say?
It was a guy smoking weed anyway. For some reason, he was out in the middle of the desert, and instead of letting the cop go, he blew the smoke into the boot. But it was like out in 50-degree heat in the desert. Like the cop's going to die. Like
Jesus,
it was just very strange. Just didn't add up.
Okay, what a lovely little and you could come with that shit little story, and
you can't even speak.
You couldn't watch an episode of First City.
You can't even fucking speak.
Oh, okay. Dermot is looking for Greg Timon. I think that who was Gordon Schnell, was it, or
Gordon Snell?
Gordon Snell and Greg Timon, two officers of the law.
Who the hell is Greg Timon?
Greg Timon is who Dermot is looking to get in contact with, because apparently he runs, I don't know, a warehouse, and she might be able to get a lot of removals work from her. Now, Dervla is a woman who...
What?
Yeah.
What? She's a mover now.
She's a remover now. Yeah, she went from being a chef, a really good chef, good enough to get a visa to Canada, to being, can you answer? A removals expert.
Why can't they just say that they're gone working somewhere?
Why can't they
Why don't they work in Dublin and then they just come back?
Why can't they just give her a chef's job?
I don't understand. But like, if there's no room, like if they've no sets or whatever, which they do, why can't she just come back from work?
I don't know, but no, she is.
She'd only work in the fucking evenings anyway, and they don't even film those.
That's true. Yeah, I think you really are dismantling this.
Sorry, I'm just very annoyed.
Am I doing a podcast with Elijah Rowan?
Oh, get over!
Oh, come on, you twit. You are a twit, and you know it. Tommy says that he's pals with Greg Timon and offers to help. Now, Dervla is flipping back and forth the whole time between whether or not she should be friends with Tommy, her dad, or tell him that he's a prick because he had numerous cases of infidelity when they were younger. But at this stage, she's just about ready to take his help. Scene 4, then Oisin tries to get... I like this little subplot now. Oisin tells Cass and Bella...
There's a person running for the bus.
They won't make it, will they?
No, but they're running for the wrong bus.
What bus are they running
There's
for?
some roadworks going on outside the studio, and there's a small little shuttle bus that comes up, but it just turns around and goes back down the road again and just does that portion. But no, this person thinks that they've missed the bus. They have not missed the bus.
That's really depressing. Oh, poor little bus man. Or bus woman. Or bus people. But
a guy refused to get off the bus the other day on that shuttle bus.
Was it you?
Nope, on that shuttle bus, and the bus driver just gave in and just drove him down another bit.
Really? Mm-hmm. You can do that, can you?
Well, that guy could.
On the way to the studio today, my bus was late.
Yeah.
And there were a few of us were like, where the hell is this?
Hey guys, where's the bus?
Where's this bus? And somebody had been there far longer than the rest of us and said that the previous bus didn't turn up either, which would have been an hour before.
Jesus.
So then there's a bus that goes a similar route, but it goes all the back roads, so it takes about an hour longer. So somebody asked them, they said, listen, is the 223 going to come? I've said the bus now. Is the 223 going to come?
I've said the bus now.
And...
when Dermot punched me in the face a few weeks ago, we were talking about this last night. When he punched me in the face, he looked at me as if it was my fault. Like, as in,
really?
He hit me, and then he put his hands up to his face, and he goes, "Oh my God!" And I was like, "No, you did it."
Why the hell did you do that?
But in the same way there that you said the bus route, and then you were like, "Oh no, someone said the bus route."
But the guy in the bus beforehand, the 216. Shit! I said the other bus.
Now they can triangulate it.
Now they know. The guy who was on that bus, the bus driver said that he'd call the depot and see, let's see what's going on. So he calls them and they promise us, it's just on the way, it's just on the way. It got delayed a bit. So by the time it arrives, it's 20 minutes late. The bus flies into the bus stop, stops, tells everyone to get on, Doesn't take payment, doesn't take cards, nothing. Just goes, get on, get on, get on, get on.
We're late.
And written above was out of service on the bus because he had been so late. I didn't realize this. He hadn't booted up the bus. So the bus was saying out of service because he hadn't started it up and said like what route he's doing and
He
stuff.
started the bus in DOS.
Yeah, so everyone gets on. And then as we're going along, you just see him furious. He's speeding along and furiously tapping into the little computer machine that's next. And slowly little bits would come on, like you saw the lights come on outside for the 223. And then
Everything went blurry outside and he went into warp speed.
I made it to the studio. The trip should normally take 14 minutes. How long do you think it took?
14 minutes.
No, man.
Lower?
8 minutes.
8 minutes.
8
Did he stop at any other bus
minutes.
stops?
He did, but he just rushed them on.
Get on, you pricks.
Get on. It's your fault.
I asked the bus driver, I said, hey, bring me into the city. And he was like, no, another bus coming, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I don't know, and drove off.
Good stuff. How long was it?
It was like 20 minutes.
Oh, not good. I'll just wrap up now by telling you about my favourite little B-plot that went on here.
I'll hum in the background while you're doing it.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, well, you describe it and then I'll do the music.
Oisin tells Cass that that Callum and Tessa have broken up, and Cass is a bit distraught by that. So instead, what he decides to do is Oisin tells him, "Listen, you go. Can you fucking stop that? Can you stop playing the Final Fantasy battle music, humming it? You fucking prick."
Oh, it's boss music, so what? It's cool. What were you saying?
I was saying that Oisin tricks Cass into
But do you not know that that's what people do in their podcast? So it makes what they're saying listenable.
what? They put music behind it.
They put a bit of music behind it, so then it seems like it's like not as boring and stuff.
Okay, will I test that?
Well, I was testing it. You told me to shut up.
No, I'll test it properly. Actually, I'll find what you.
Type in bed music.
No, I'll do exactly. Final Fantasy. Which Final Fantasy was it? 7.
7.
Boss music.
Yeah.
I will play that underneath me talking.
Okay. We'll have to make it. There it is.
So
How is that not better?
This is good. So Oisin comes in, he enters the fray, and he tells Cass, "You won't believe it, Cass, but Tessa and Callum have broken up." And Cass
my God.
goes, "No, that's awful. No!" So he tells him instead, he goes, "Listen, if you can help me, Cass, and if you can get Callum,
Go on, yeah?
come on. I put this on to appease you."
I don't know about you, Roger, but that was the most exciting moment ever in the podcast.
Yeah, I didn't even get to the story.
It doesn't matter. Who cares?
Come on, so your final shitty episode.
This week on Dennis's fashion review, I think that men should not wear suit jackets with hoodies underneath them.
Oh, I totally agree.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
See? Dennis's fashion
And
review.
here's something for you. If you are wearing a suit jacket and jeans, fuck off.
Suit jacket and jeans?
Suit jacket and jeans.
Depends, man.
What?
Depends. It can
Go
work.
on.
It can work kind of, but it's what people are wearing.
That's what you told me. If you were ever to get married, you'd get married in that.
Yeah, but you said as well that they have to wear bras, and I was like, well, it's their choice, really, Roger, isn't it?
That's a lie.
All right,
I
okay,
said they
so-
shouldn't wear bras. Full stop.
So, actually, I was on a bus. I was on a bus the other day. Actually, on a lot of buses, very bus themed. I was on a bus and I was going into. Oh, the guy just skipped along the footpath.
Oh.
He's got an old umbrella with him. He's enjoying life. But I was on the bus and this one was talking to this guy, and she was saying really loud on the bus. She was like, "Yeah, I have to." No, to be honest, I don't really understand half of these terms, right?
Yeah.
No, this isn't going to go.
You don't think this will work?
No. Will you put on some Hans Zimmer? Put on Hans Zimmer.
Can we not stick with this? No.
No, because what I'm going to say is just not going to line up.
Okay.
Put on Hans Zimmer. I don't know, some Christopher Nolan, some.
Yeah, let's see. So if this works.
All right. So, are we? Perfect. I inadvertently kind of snorted there for some reason. But she was on the bus and she was saying really, really loud. She was like, I really have to start wearing bras again and stop wearing bralettes. I'm fairly sure everyone at work has seen my nipples.
Wow.
Yeah. That happened on a bus.
That's quite the story for you to overhear on the bus.
Mm-hmm.
The close
Over here or listen in on? I'll let you decide.
Goodness, you're sickening.
Okay, so this is episode 4. Do you like the bed of music in the background?
I don't mind it. What do you
Can you put on the boing one?
Oh, that's
Actually, put on Transformers 4 trailer soundtrack, if you wouldn't mind.
What? Transformers 4?
Yeah, Transformers 4 trailer soundtrack, and I'll introduce the next game.
Is this?
I don't know. Go on, see if it's fucking. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So the next game we're going to play it's going to be called Make Your Own Fair City episode, using the characters that I give you. Right, they're going to be randomly selected.
Okay.
All right, and then I.
Us.
Oh well.
Thanks, you big prick.
How long did you play with it?
I just played phew. I only played a teeny tiny bit, which is
Good. A teeny tiny bit, an actual measurable
which
amount.
Is which was what was okayed by our lawyer.
Yeah, lads, you gotta just play a teeny tiny bit.
Oh,
All right,
God.
so we're gonna get okay. So, Carol, I'll give you the starting off bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Carol Foley, owner of the station. But you just what the hell? That sounds like it's wrong.
Oh no, that's just because it's SNES music.
Okay.
SNES music? No.
Yeah, I know what it is. No, I just meant that it sounded like it was missing a sound in between all of those sounds.
Oh, maybe it was.
Are you just watching videos on YouTube now?
Yeah.
Have you completed the Marios?
Which Marios?
All of them.
That's getting so loud.
Can you please turn that off? That's incredibly annoying. The classics.
The classics.
Will you turn it off?
No.
But you said if we play it, we're going to get done.
Oh, that's for your stuff.
But what about that?
Hang on. Turn away. I'm gonna play you. I'll
Jesus
play you one
Christ.
more song, okay?
Go on.
And you will love this song.
I won't love it.
You will. You will. You.
I'm getting hungover again. What the hell is that? Oh, nice. Cool.
Will we rap along together if you want to clap as we take you through
This
monkey
episode
rap.
is unlistenable.
Okay, Donkey Kong.
Who's
He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well.
Who's your favorite
Finally
Kong?
back. Kick some tail. Who's my favorite Kong?
Yeah.
With his coconut gun. I'd say. What's the name of the lad with the hat?
Diddy
Kong.
Diddy Kongs.
Couple of Diddy Kongs.
Do you ever see the lads doing the fast run throughs of those?
Oh yeah, the speed runs.
Oh my god.
My God.
Fast run throughs, I think they're called.
We tried to speed run. What did we try and speed run in Edinburgh?
We tried to speed run, fuck off.
We've tried to speed run comedy.
Yeah, it's
Didn't
not
work
working.
though, did it? No.
All right, so Carol Foley, she wakes up in her bed at home. The alarm goes off. She looks at it, and in walks Oisin Brennan.
What about now? It's time to rock the biggity back bumper.
I'm actually disappointed in myself. I laugh. Okay, so
Oh yeah.
what happens now?
So Oisin's there.
There's fucking lyrics in this.
No, I don't think anyone owns the rights to the theme to Buck Bumble for the Nintendo 64.
You'd be surprised.
Nobody's coming after us for that.
You are destroying this podcast.
Oh, you know what? I actually do. This won't get on Spotify.
What?
This won't get on Spotify
Why?
because your one.
Oh, my one.
Yeah.
Oh, really? My one? Is it nothing to do with your ones?
No, it was just your one.
That's great.
But yeah, so what happens?
you played it out of your laptop.
Oisin is there.
You played out of your
No, I
laptop,
didn't.
therefore
No, wait, no.
you're getting done.
Nah. So,
Eric, isn't that right? Yeah, Eric nodded.
he just agrees with you because you're nice to him.
Yeah,
You
well,
give him leftovers.
I do. Give him in a bowl of leftovers. All right, so Oisin Brennan walks in. Carol Foley is in her nest, What's going down? What's happening now? That's the opening scene. What are they talking about?
So Oisin comes in and Oisin decides.
Keep it PG now.
Oh, Oisin says.
No ideas.
Oisin says, "Oh, I've started a new business venture. You might like it. It's kind of PR mixed with Italian restaurant.
What's the name of the company?
Excelsior Industries.
Oh, nice.
And I've just gotten a big backing from Charlotte. Charlotte's given me a big backing, but we haven't seen her in ages. And Orla as well.
Why is Oisin in Carol's house?
Oisin, oh, why are you in my house, Oisin? Carol says. And Oisin said, I slithered in. I got in under. You need to get the bottom of your threshold fixed in your door.
He has the anatomy of a mouse going under doors.
He slithered right through, and he said,
He slithered like a mouse.
He slithered like a mouse. And he said, Carol Foley, I am the ghost of business future.
Okay, we shouldn't have let you do this game.
Oh, yeah?
All right, so then Tommy Dillon is next scene. Tommy Dillon's in the unnamed shop, and he's buying a huge packet.
Dill.
No.
Of dill?
No.
A huge packet of dill?
Okay, grand. He's buying a huge packet of dill. And Damien rocks in and says, hey, Tommy. And what are they talking about?
Tommy,
why does he need all that dill?
Tommy said, look, I just bought all this dill because I'm going to make some pickles.
But why though? Why'd you buy all that dill though?
Well, I bought all this dill, right, Damien, because I wanted to make dill pickles.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Which are like these long...
Oh, flip off.
What?
All right. Then they're talking about the dill, and who walks in? Only fucking Gordon Snell walks in.
Oh,
Gordon Snell walks in, big smile on his face.
Lads.
There's a cheer from the audience. Is that how he talks?
Yeah.
There's a cheer from the audience.
Hello, lads.
It's Gordon, everyone. It's Gordon's here. And what's his catchphrase again? What's that smell? It's Gordon Snell.
Yeah. What's that smell? It's Gordon Snell.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
That's fucking unbelievable. I'm actually ready to wrap this up, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, can we do one thing of, I want just one more. Oh, fucking.
What do you want?
I want a crowd reaction to Gordon Snell.
Okay,
coming in.
grand.
Okay?
All right, wait. We'll set it up. So,
hang on. I need to make sure you see I have the right thing.
Okay, well, try it out. Go on, give it a little bit of a play.
Hang on.
Be like crowd live studio cheer. That's like a
sporty,
stadium,
isn't it? Yeah.
That's a stadium now. What's that? That's just nothing.
Shite. It's a that's
No,
stadium
no,
again.
yeah.
Well, I'll say I'll maybe put sitcom on it, will I?
Yeah. All right, so
I think Eric won't let us have our laptops.
What have we got? Yeah, that'll do.
There we go. Oh, here we go. So,
okay, so Damien's talking about Tommy. You can be Gordon Snell now, right?
Okay.
Do a door opening noise as well, just to know that they're in here. And I don't know, Damien. I just need loads of this dildo.
it's Gordon Snell. What's the smell? It's Gordon Snell.
Brilliant. Oh, well, I think that is the only way to end the show.
Well worth it.
No one's putting stuff like this out there, like no one. It's just amazing. All right, so that's the end of this.
Dervla confronts Tommy with a major challenge. Callum is horrified by Cass. Tensions remain between Renee and Mairead.
Nobody cares.
While Will and Jake reach a new understanding.
All right, so I don't know what I'm talking about. We've some gigs coming up this week, do we?
Yeah, we do.
Where are we?
Well, on Monday, which will be before you listen to this podcast, I'll be at the Cocoa Club.
You in there again?
I am. I'm in there. I'm in there trying out new material, guys.
I haven't been asked in there yet.
Really? That's funny. But I must give an old shout out. I was in City Limits on Friday, and I pretty much stormed it, and it's a great club. You should all go along to that.
All right, I'm going to be in the final on Tuesday, which I'm going to win. And
I'm in that too.
Beat you in, beat everyone else.
Off.
And then I don't know after that. And then I've got like 5 million gigs after that.
Do you?
Gotta fix that fucking car though, or we'll be going to none of them.